Baker blows up.
Now that the season's over, one debate is taking center stage: the controversy surrounding the Ohtani rule. A player who's world-class both on the mound and at the plate. Shohei Ohtani's very existence is now shaking the rules of baseball itself. Then came the words from Dusty Baker. Words that moved fans around the world. Is it special treatment or proof of evolution? What do you think? Let's dive into this unprecedented debate that's shaking up all of MLB.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
Other teams rebel against the Ohtani rule.
Right in the middle of the postseason, one topic is stealing the spotlight once again: the ongoing controversy surrounding the Ohtani rule. This special rule allows Shohei Ohtani, the symbol of the two-way player, to stay in the game as a designated hitter even after pitching as a starter. But now, reports from U.S. media reveal that frustration is boiling over among other teams. According to USA Today's Bob Nightingale, officials from other teams are furious that the Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani is granted special recognition as a two-way player, allowing the Dodgers to carry one extra pitcher on their roster. When Ohtani starts as a pitcher, he can remain in the game as the DH even after leaving the mound. To understand this debate, we need to go back to how this rule came to be. In the 2021 All-Star Game, Ohtani, then with the Angels, received special treatment that caught national attention. As a result, from 2022 onward, the so-called Ohtani rule was officially adopted in MLB. Normally, once a starting pitcher is replaced, they're out of the game completely. No more fielding, no more at-bats. But Ohtani alone was granted an exception. He can continue as the DH even after stepping off the mound. To this day, he remains the only player benefiting from this rule, making him the very embodiment of the system itself. The debate over the Ohtani rule isn't limited to the U.S. Japanese analysts are weighing in as well. Japanese baseball writer Nachi Tominari, who closely follows MLB, commented, "Even the commissioner's office is now Ohtani first." Tominari explained, "There's only one true two-way player, so the rule essentially exists for Ohtani. Since Ohtani came to MLB in 2018, more teams have drafted amateur players with elite athleticism and both pitching and hitting talent. But because the physical strain is so extreme, injuries are common, and real success stories are almost non-existent." He added, "The anger from other clubs toward the Ohtani rule likely stems from resentment toward the Dodgers, a rich powerhouse team that signed Ohtani for a record-breaking deal, despite not developing him themselves. Today, Ohtani stands as a once-in-a-lifetime figure, not just for the Dodgers, but for all of Major League Baseball. The Dodgers broke their all-time attendance record this season, and Ohtani's impact even boosted road attendance by over 12% compared to 2 years ago, averaging 36,253 fans per game. With such enormous economic influence, it's no surprise MLB has gone Ohtani first. Still, if the Dodgers continue to dominate and repeat as World Series champions, criticism from rival teams could intensify. According to insiders, there's a real chance the rule could be challenged as early as the winter meetings. And with the next labor agreement negotiations coming up next offseason, it could even become a major topic in the talks. In other words, no matter how valuable Ohtani is to MLB as a global icon and business powerhouse, if the Dodgers keep winning, the Ohtani rule might not be as untouchable as it seems. On the other hand, the Ohtani rule isn't perfect. Some have even suggested using Ohtani in the outfield, but considering how long he's been away from playing defense, that idea seems unrealistic for now. On social media, many fans are voicing strong support. If they're going to criticize the one and only true two-way player, they should focus on developing new two-way talents and expanding the game's future possibilities. I thought there was some kind of gray area in the rule, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's the same as during the regular season. Why make it an issue now? In other words, most fans see the Ohtani rule as a fair and legitimate system, and they're standing behind Ohtani's incredible challenge. Right now, Shohei Ohtani is the only player in MLB truly succeeding as a two-way star. He's also the only one who can even use this rule. And it's precisely that unmatched presence that makes it so fitting to call it the Ohtani rule. So, what do you think? Is this an unfair rule made just for Ohtani? Or is it a brilliant move that revives MLB's excitement and inspires the next generation of dreamers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Next, let's take a look at Dusty Baker's emotional take on Ohtani's two-way legacy.
Dusty Baker fires back at Ohtani critics.
Doesn't just follow in someone else's footsteps or do what others have done. People who achieve something great are the ones who take what others said was impossible and prove it can be done, creating something entirely new. These words, once spoken by Shohei Ohtani himself, perfectly reflect the way he lives his life. He has constantly defied convention, carving a path no one else has dared to tread. Now, with the MLB's introduction of the Ohtani rule, a new debate has emerged over its scope. The controversy centers on one key point. The rule does not apply to relief appearances. Speaking out against this limitation was Dodgers president of baseball operations, Andrew Friedman. In an interview with the U.S. site Dodgers Nation, he candidly shared his frustrations. "I think MLB has missed the mark," he elaborated. "This rule was meant to encourage two-way usage and provide incentives. So the fact that it doesn't apply to relief pitching? I think that misses the point." Friedman's comments reflect the Dodgers' bullpen struggles this season. If the rule allowed it, the team would have loved to use Ohtani as a reliever to stabilize the bullpen, a practical, on-the-ground concern. Yet Friedman remained realistic. Of course, asking for that during the season isn't practical, and he made it clear he does not expect any rule changes this year. On the other hand, Friedman emphasized, this is something that should be considered in the offseason, signaling the Dodgers' intention to formally request an MLB rule adjustment in the future. He gave an example to illustrate his point. Last year, Walker Buehler was one of our starting pitchers, but he closed out Game 5 of the World Series against the Yankees as a reliever. So you never know how things might unfold this year. In other words, there's still a possibility that Ohtani could pitch in relief during the postseason, depending on the situation. Amid these discussions, legendary manager Dusty Baker spoke out strongly against the recent criticism of the Ohtani rule. Baker, a veteran with 2,183 career wins in MLB, currently serves as a special advisor for the Giants and will manage Nicaragua in the 2026 WBC, giving his words considerable weight. Speaking on a radio program, Baker addressed the recent wave of criticism. "I've been part of this game for over half a century. I've seen countless stars, both as a player and a manager, and witnessed many changes in the game." With a hint of irony, he continued, "To be honest, I can't help but feel, what's the fuss now?" This rule didn't just appear overnight. It was first used in the 2021 All-Star Game and officially adopted for the regular season the following year. Everyone knew about it, and during that time, almost no one complained loudly. Back when Shohei was with the Angels and hadn't yet made a huge impact on his team's wins, people stayed quiet. But now, with him shining on the Dodgers stage, producing results, and becoming the face of the league, suddenly everyone cries, "Unfair." That's not logical. It just sounds like jealousy. Turning to other teams, Baker added, "If you really have a problem with it, then do it yourselves. Develop a two-way player who can deliver on both pitching and hitting. This rule wasn't made just for Shohei. It exists for anyone who can rise to that level. The only issue is that, at the moment, he's the only one who can do it. The rule isn't special. Shohei is special. And to deny this rule is to deny evolution itself. Baseball has always evolved. The DH rule is a perfect example. When it was introduced, it faced a storm of criticism, yet now it's universally accepted in both leagues. Even pitch clocks and video replay were unpopular at first, but now they're part of the game. Time moves on, players evolve, and baseball evolves with them. If you can't accept that, you have no right to talk about the future of the game. Indeed, the idea of embracing change resonates far beyond sports. It's a lesson for life itself. Baker went on to highlight just how much Ohtani is transforming the game of baseball. What Shohei is doing goes beyond breaking records. He's expanding the very scope of the sport and rewriting its history. He's world-class, both on the mound and at the plate. And he keeps doing it as if it's normal. This is a realm humanity has never seen before. Whenever something new emerges, people always want to knock it down. But that era of resistance has to end. He then offered heartfelt advice to the next generation of players. And to young players, I want to say this: don't dismiss what he's doing as special, so it's impossible for me. He wasn't a two-way star from the start. His current success comes from daily effort, learning from failures, and having the courage to do what no one else will. Baseball is constantly evolving. If you have a passion for both pitching and hitting, trust in that path and give it a try. When others say it's impossible, that's their limit, not yours. He is living proof of that. So, young players, don't limit your own potential from the start. Chase your dreams boldly. Comments like, two-way is impossible, or there's no way he can do it, were repeatedly directed at Ohtani in the past. Yet he overcame them, stayed true to his beliefs, and ultimately changed the rules themselves. His journey teaches us that the lesson isn't to doubt the impossible. It's to believe in possibility and challenge it. Now that MLB has the Ohtani rule, our focus should shift from envy to nurturing talent. Creating environments that support aspiring two-way players, providing flexible training, and fostering a team culture that encourages challenge. All of these are the foundation for the next generation of stars. Shohei Ohtani isn't just a player. He is a living testament to evolution itself, illuminating the very future of baseball.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.